Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Megan Victoria. My name is Megan. I'm a pro hair and makeup artist, and I put out 2 videos a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. In today's video, we're doing just like a generic fall makeup. Here's the tea. Have you? Oh my god. Okay, so clearly we're in the fall season, and I think for a lot of us, fall means fashion. Now, I love going to events, I love dressing up, and I love looking fly. So I've decided until Halloween, every Sunday, I'm gonna upload a video which is like a full fall get ready with me. I think it'd be so fun. So you're gonna see the look, like this would be the look, and you'll see that, you know, now. So today is Tuesday, Thursday, right? And then on the Sunday, you'll see like how the hair, makeup, and outfit all come together, so you can see a whole vibe. So if that sounds cool, let me know down below, because I think it's a really exciting idea. I'm really amped for it. But in today's video, we're going to be showing you this really beautiful fall makeup. I wanted to play with like tones I don't usually play with. So we've got almost these mustardy brown, like mustardy bronzy tones. I really want to do a dark lip. I love a good like chocolatey gray kind of lip, so I thought that was really fun for fall. So that's pretty much all I gotta say. I hope you enjoy this like new little fall series. I think it'll be super fun, and you'll see a little bit more of my style and a little bit more fashion, just a little bit more from me, because I get bored just like doing makeup. Like I get bored doing everything. I need variety, so I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this look. And without further ado, let us get started. Okay, so I'm going to start with a little bit of Flawless Filter. I'm not going as glowy as I usually go, so I'm just going to legitimately put it on the high points, and then I just have my sponge, so let's just sponge that in real quick. Okay, so foundation that I've been trying and actually really enjoying is the Bareminerals Bare Pro foundation. So it's like a really good color match, and I kind of find it's like the Estee Lauder in the way I just have to like apply it, you know, pretty sheerly and just kind of really go for it. But this is like the foundation that actually matches my body the best and my body's undertone the best. I find it's like really spot on. It looks kind of like weird on my face, I'll definitely admit that, but once like the day goes on, I feel like it just like settles and it all looks like very like cohesive. I don't know. It's definitely a more liquid formula than I usually tend to enjoy, but I just find this one's like so thin that it just like goes on so easily. Like that's what I really enjoy about it. Next, let's take some Salmon concealer and just pop that on the under eyes. I'm literally just taking it on the sponge, not a big deal. Okay, and now we're gonna just take a little bit of our Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer and apply a little bit of that to the under eyes. Not like super glam, I just kind of want it pretty chill just to get a little additional coverage, but like we're not, you know, striping the face today. Then I'll just take whatever's left over and just kind of go all the way around the center of the face just for additional coverage. Okay, a little bit of brightening. I'm going to take the shade Nougatine. This seems to be the combo that I've enjoyed, and just really, you know, brighten up the under eye area. I thoroughly believe you need like 2 concealers. I just think if I was to put this one on first, it would look ashy as hell. So you need like that one to go on to like kind of warm the under eyes. Well, I think you need color corrector to like warm it to your skin tone. Then you need concealer to like actually conceal, and then you need the brightening. And I know anyone over 30 is looking at me like I'm crazy, because I know you don't want to put that much underneath your eyes. But honestly, eye cream and creamy formulas do amazing, and they actually feel great under the eyes. So, you know, try it. Okay, skin looks lovely. Okay, so today I'm going for a little bit more of like a matte look, as we talked about. I know it is me and I am saying matte. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the Makeup Forever powder foundation. Just going to apply this all over just to kind of set all that concealer in place and all the foundation, and just kind of really perfect and finish off the skin. Then we'll go into our Nars palette and we'll grab a little bronzy shade and just zhuzh this all along the perimeter of the face. I'm actually going to switch my brush just to a little bit more of a compact brush. Then I'll take an even more compact brush just to grab a little bit of that bronzer, just so I can really kind of chisel out my cheekbone. Then lastly, go back with the bigger bronzer brush. I'm gonna grab a little bit of my Faux Tan by Bareminerals, just a darker bronzer, just so I can really make sure I'm getting all the bronzy warmth that I want. Like, this is fall, it's not winter, we're not pale as shit yet. I am working on my swearing. We all need to help me, and please tell me I swear too much and it's embarrassing and I need to stop, because I really need to stop. Okay, so next I'm gonna go into my Pixi palette. You guys know I love this palette. I'm gonna take a little mixture of the peach, a little mixture of the berry, mostly the peach, and just apply that to the cheekbones. I just don't want anything too pink because I want this look to remain more bronzy and neutral rather than pink. But that little touch of berry will just kind of deepen it the slightest bit, just to give your face a little bit more dimension. In terms of highlight, I want something extremely neutral. I don't want it too pinky at all, so I'm just gonna grab the nice little goldy bronzy shade from my Nars palette and just pop that on the cheekbones. Okay, so here is the face makeup. Definitely not like too intense, not too highlighty, contoury, very natural, very soft, but you know, it's got a little bit of like that bronzy goodness. So I'm gonna pop on my eyebrows and then we'll move on to the eyes. All right, so brows are on, now let's move on to the eyes. So the first thing we're gonna do is grab just a big, nice blending brush. I'm gonna take the shade Bucked right here in this Naked Reloaded palette, and I'm gonna work that into the crease. Then we're gonna pop on over to our Pure palette and grab the shade Splurge, which is that nice olivey brownie shade, and I'm just gonna apply that in the crease but a little bit lower than that Bucked shade and just work that back and forth. Just trying to get a nice like diffused, soft and smoky look to the eye right now. Okay, so I'm gonna pop back to the Naked Reloaded palette and take the shade Endgame. Love this shade. I just think it's such a good deep brown. I'm gonna just take a little bit of this and I'm gonna have it on this little pencil-y crease brush, just kind of pressing and working that into the outer corner, just to give the eyes a nice little bit of definition and smoke. I'm just following my natural shape in my crease and building up that outer corner. Then you can just take a little bit of that Splurge shade just to blend out that deep brown. Okay, I want to leave this like daytime smoky, so we're gonna stop there. I'm gonna pop on over to this Subculture palette.
I'm gonna go into the shade and mix New Wave and Edges together. I want to apply that to the inner corner, so I get this nice little pop of mustard.
That looks terrible. No. So I was gonna put like a pop of mustard in the inner corner, but it actually looked terrible, so we're not gonna do that. What I am gonna do, I actually like the color combination it created, so I'm gonna mix Edges and New Wave together. I'm gonna tap off the excess. We're gonna press this onto the lid. I don't know if I knew it was gonna be that pigmented. I don't think I did. I'll just take that shade Splurge again. That's pretty much been my blending shade. And I'm just gonna soften all of this together. Trying really hard to keep it matte. It's just so hard because it goes against like my entire being. And then the last little thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and just grab this Bribe shade. Nope, Blur, that one's Bribe, okay. Blur shade, and just pop that as a brow bone highlight. So this has a tiny bit of shimmer, more of like a satin finish, just to kind of give a little bit of life to the eyes, because like full matte is terrifying. Okay, so to add a little fun pop, I'm gonna take this Nars liner. It's a nice rich brown. I'm gonna create a nice dramatic wing with this. Ooh, I like this. That's cute. I like that a lot. Okay, love that liner so much. Okay, so just so I can help it kind of blend a little bit better, I'm gonna just take a little mixture of Wine and Dine and this orangey shade, just to kind of make a little more of a burgundy kind of concoction, rich brown, and then I'm gonna use that to kind of just place on top of the liner and blend it out a little bit more. This is a very unexpected little look. Kind of like it. Into it. Okay, so just because we did a little bit more of this reddy kind of color, I'm just going to take like one hit, just like a quick little hit of orange. I just want to like warm up the transition area just the littlest bit. So I'm just kind of toning all the colors we have on top. Okay, I'm going to curl my lashes, apply mascara, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so for lower lashes, I definitely went with the dramatic lash style. I wasn't going to, but alas, here we are. I'm just going to take that same pencil and smudge a small line underneath the bottom lashes. And then I'm going to go in that same mixture from the hashtag palette, the orange and the berry, and just smudge and smoke it out. But I'm going to keep the line like actually thin. I'm not trying to like blow this out so it's like, you know, a nighttime smoky eye. Just want to keep it like natural smoky eye. Thin line liner. Fucking kill me. Deal that a second. I'm an idiot. Okay, let's just, okay, and I'll do mascara. And just in honor of that little pop of yellow, we're just gonna take that Barely Baked shade in our Naked Reloaded palette. I'm gonna just pop that into the inner corner, just that little touch of yellow. And just that little tribute to the mustard. Okay, I'm kind of undecided for lips. I was gonna do like a deep lip with this, which is very fall, but I almost want to do something like 90s brown. This is easily one of my favorite lips like ever. Every fall I go back to this color, but it's so freaking good. It's so pretty and it's so fall. It's like Day of the Dead, but like still cute. It's like make it dead, but make it cute. I think I'm pretty content with this. I'm just trying to think if I want like a little pop in the center at all. Okay, maybe one more lipstick. I'm gonna take the shade Godess from Buxom. It's just extremely hydrating. And it's gonna give us almost that gloss-like finish without actually having gloss. Yes. Okay, now I'm content. Alright guys, so there we have it. This is the fall makeup look. Be sure to stay tuned for Sunday's video where I show you how this little makeup look can get translated into a whole outfit, how I use the outfit for inspiration for creating the look, and all that fun stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this series. I hope you enjoy this look, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah.